And we're thankfully joined by Dean and Gene Ween.
Hey there.
Hey, dude.
How you doing, man? It's good to see you guys again.
Yeah.
It's been, I was looking back, and it was, I think, January of 95 since you guys were last here. And you did a sold-out show at Water Street Music Hall, which you're back at again tonight.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have you back. How have you guys been since then?
Pretty good, you know.
Alcoholics. Yeah, fine.
Now, Dean, I heard that you got married.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, and that's pretty exciting, man. What made you decide to finally take the plunge?
I don't know. I was drunk.
Does your wife know that?
Yeah.
And it's everything's cool so far. I mean, you're still like a newlywed for the most part, right? Because you just
I guess
just
it's
happened.
been like 6 months or something.
Yeah, and how's married life like? Get along with you?
It's all right. It's pretty cool, I
Yeah.
guess, for the most part. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. What about you, Gene? Now, do you feel like left out now? That
Nah, no way. Nah. No, I don't.
You don't have a problem with that? All right.
Nah, you know.
Cool.
Hose.
So as far as like the band Ween is concerned, since we last saw you, the when you played here last, you were touring for Chocolate and Cheese, and then since then you did.
Since then, we've alienated everybody that ever liked us.
Essentially,
I sold 300 tickets so far for the night show. Unlike the sold-out show.
The country album came out last year, which was 12 golden country greats. Can you tell us a little bit like about the inspiration for wanting to do a whole record of country stuff? I mean, there had been hints of country music.
We had a bunch of country songs written, just laying around from throughout the years, and then we were getting together with Ben Vaughn. Turns out he knows all of those people that we made the record with.
All the big session guys from Nashville.
So he said, "I'll get you happening," and he did, and it cost us nothing really to do the record. And we just did it. And it was cool.
Had
Got
you
to
ever
keep our big advance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that always helps, right?
Yeah.
What had the idea of doing like a theme album of all like one style of music ever come up before? I mean, or is this something you guys had always had on the back burner?
Nah, no, we don't really think that hard, to tell you the truth. We just had these songs, and it got to a point, I think, where we weren't going to put 5 country songs on our new record, or you know what I mean, or whatever.
Sure.
Something like that. And we didn't go down there with the intention of making an album also. We just went down to do the session, And if it stunk, we were going to, just can it. But it was, we didn't feel like shelving it. So.
Right.
Yeah, it came out well.
And so the fan reaction to this album has been
Incredible.
Yeah, it's been really
Incredible, phenomenal.
I mean, like
now
people
come up to me and they go, "So, what are you gonna make next? Like a death metal record?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. You guys should do that." Like, get out of here.
Well, I mean, when you when you're about to put out a record of all country music, I assume you have you have some idea that the reaction might be less than favorable from some people.
Yeah. Well, you know what? In retrospect,
If I was 12, I would have hated
now
it.
that it's over, yeah, it was probably wasn't too good of an idea, but
I remember when I was listening to like the White Album when I was 12 or 13, and I would hear the Ringo Starr country songs.
Right.
And I'd just be like, "Oh man," I'd skip it immediately. Like, "Oh, this sucks." Country music.
Right, but I mean, you had done like
we went out on tour too. We did a tour. For
I
that
heard
record.
about that. Which
We really told it.
It wasn't enough for us to just let it go there. We had to go out on tour, meet the kids firsthand.
well, and not only that, I mean,
Take them through it.
for a lot of that, you were opening for Foo Fighters, right?
No, that was
Oh,
that was an earlier tour actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, last year was kind of weird. We were sort of lacking direction there for a little while. The Foo Fighters asked us to go out. We went out with our tape deck, which didn't have
So it's
any.
just the two of you.
The two of us and our DAT deck, and we
Right.
didn't have any new backing tracks since Pure Guava, so we basically went out and did the Pure Guava tour again.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Wow.
And then we made the country record.
Oh man. Wow. Now,
We
do you
need to
guys
get
have
our
a
act together
manager?
a little bit.
We're not
we
even
didn't have
close.
one at that point, but
was
Last night we
just
tried to
curious
get it
if
together.
Yeah.
somebody had been coaching you on these moves or not.
And then there was last night. Yeah. Last
Our
night
new
was our
direction.
first show in 7 months.
And last night you guys played in Buffalo.
Totally.
Now, why are you laughing?
Because it was just heinous. It was really funny. I mean, we were really good on a certain level, I think, but we basically just rehearsed in front of like a bunch of kids, you know.
Wow. Well, now I understand that since the last record, you guys, well, it's been a little weird as far as like the chronology of things, because the new record that's going to be coming out in June, you guys had actually started recording before 12.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so how did all that happen? I mean, how did this record get put on hold kind of for a while?
There's a number of what's the word, extenuating circumstances. Is that
Yeah.
we went down to the shore and we tried to get a beach house in the winter season down in New Jersey because just for the isolation to record, and we went down there and then we went to Nashville, you know, after a little bit of that, and then we came back and we kind of got lazy, and then the pipes burst and flooded out. You know, basically, we had to relocate the studio to make this record, you know, three times.
Really?
So, and then we did the country record in the middle of all of it. So, you know, just the way things happen.
Right.
And toured the country record in the middle of it, too.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of hang-ups, and
It just took, you know, records always take longer than you think to begin with. And then you get into things like, you know, the pipes freezing and flooding out your house and stuff like that.
Diener got married and all that, you know. There's a lot of stuff going down.
So this record's been a long time in coming. And now, is the title still set? Is it supposed to be called The Mollusk?
Yeah, it is called The Mollusk.
It is? Okay. And this is going to be coming out June
21, I think.
21? Okay. Because I was looking on the one of the many Ween web pages out there, and I think they have the 24th. But whatever it is, is going to be coming out
it's one of those.
in June.
You can get tapes of it now if you know somebody, I think. Setting them to press and radio and stuff.
Really? And well, I know that one of the pages has got, I'm not sure if they're the whole songs, but samples of each of the songs on the page.
Oh, really?
Really? I
Yeah.
haven't seen that yet.
Now, do you guys have anything to do with any of the Ween stuff that's on the internet?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we're both kind of online people.
You are.
Plugged in. Tapped into the mainframe.
Right, because I saw, too, that
HTML.
there's like a Peel sessions that you guys did from a while ago.
Yeah, that's my website there.
So you did that one.
Or it might be on Claude or Drummer.
Right.
We're very plugged in.
Yeah, I guess so.
Totally cyber band.
Now, the new album, The Mollusk, can you tell us a little bit about that? I mean, are you going for strictly like a Shellfish type feel on the whole thing?
It's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Now, we're kind of fortunate because you brought a DAT tape along of the new record, and I guess we'll play a track from it now. This one's called Mutilated Lips. Can you tell us anything about this before we turn it
No.
on?
It's about Haile Selassie. That's about all I'll say.
Okay, this is brand new music from Ween, not released yet. The new album, The Mollusk, is coming out in June. And, of course, we're speaking now live with Dean and Jean Ween, who are in town for a show this evening at the Water Street Music Hall. And for those of you who don't know, it's an early show, so doors will be opening at 6:30.
Yeah.
And again,
6:30.
this is a track from the yet-to-be-released album, The Mollusk. It's called Mutilated Lips. This is new music from Ween on WBER.